Real J Braswell stopping and let you guys know, hey, the 10 Comedy Jam did sell out. It did numbers, man. Big shout out to the crowd and very big shout out to all the comedians that came out to perform at the 10 Comedy Jam. Vote by going on Instagram and following the 10 Comedy Jam. That way we can keep track of all the votes of your favorite comedian and determine the winner. So once again, all you gotta do is go follow on Instagram, the 10 Comedy Jam, right here below, the 10 Comedy Jam, and vote for your favorite comedian of the night. Once again, I'm your host, the real J Braswell. I just want to say thanks to everybody for coming out supporting the 10 Comedy Jam.
I'm gonna fake that I'm really foreign, so I don't know what the fuck's going on in American standards for driving. Alright? So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do an Asian accent. Okay? But the shit is that I cannot do an Asian accent. Okay? I only have two, alright? It either comes out as me sound like an angry Japanese man or as a hentai character. So I was really nervous when this cop started talking to me. So instead of choosing like the hentai voice to kind of like maybe give them a fantasy or something, I went with like Mr. Miyagi. So instead of being like, I love a tentacle, put all eight to the side, you don't give me a ticket, thank you. I was like, oh, I don't know how this speaking it is. Oh, so fucking crazy. Oh. So yeah, now I'm like $175.39 in debt. So don't do that shit. Yeah. I think the best advice for driving I've ever got ironically came from my mom. She's also Asian, and not good advice, but like really smart advice. So this bitch, she loves forensic files. Okay? Yeah. I heard someone go, oh yeah, exactly. So she fucking loves forensic files, and then this bitch, she's like, okay, listen, here's a tip. And she learned it, I was in the car with her, and we heard a thud against the car. I was like, oh fuck, we hit someone. And she was like, oh no, we didn't hit anybody. The cops came, the woman was on the floor, outside the car. I was like, it really fucking looks like you just hit a bitch. And she was like, no, I didn't. Because if you look at the side of the car, because it's a dirty car, the handprints don't add up. Okay? So she was like, I didn't do that shit. My mom will learn anything forensic, like any way to kill her husband, she fucking knows. Yeah. Asians are smart. Except like that's the only good advice my mom gave. She's actually pretty fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie, my parents are really dumb. Like they're so dumb. Like recently I had my younger brother come stay with me and live with me because CPS, Child Protective Services, was called because my parents were fucking up, alright? So they called me a 22-year-old fucking comedian burnout, okay? Burning the fuck out, alright? I wrote the notes of my set on my hand because I do 20 fucking drugs, so I'm fucking burnout, okay? And they were like, hey, what, you would be a great parent? I would be like, oh shit. Alright. It made me really mad, not because my parents are stupid, okay? But because I already had an abortion and I still had a fucking kid. They're not smart. They're not fucking smart. But yeah, so now I have a boyfriend, okay? I'm what you call a Twinkie, alright? Yellow on the outside, white dick in the inside. Alright? Now my boyfriend, he's really metrosexual. He looks super fucking gay. So gay. Like to the level gay, like if we went to Pride together, people would think that I'm just like a really supportive friend, you know? They'd be like, oh my god, that girl, she's really with it. And I'd be like, I'm actually gonna go home and suck this dick. It's so weird. But let me you guys on a little secret, okay? Little secret. Metrosexual guys, they got the fucking hardest, okay? They got the hardest because they got a fucking point to prove, okay? When my boyfriend fucks me, he's like, I'm not dead. I'm just like, sweetie, you don't need to pretend anymore. Your dad's not here. It's okay. Yeah. You know how you can tell the sex is really good though? It's if whoever you're fucking tries to shut you the fuck up and you still make noise. They'll be like, oh, yes! Or like, oh, like just cover your mouth softly a little bit. Like, oh, I love it! Alright, you know what's bad when, you know that line, tone that everybody makes. Like, when you ask your friend, does this skirt make you look fat? She's like, oh my god, totally, you look great. That high pitched tone, if you're fucking someone, and they're like, oh my god, it's so good, yes, oh, okay. They're lying to you, and they don't like your dick. Congratulations. Alright, that was my time, guys. My name is Jerriell. Thank y'all for coming.
I see we in the motherfucking warehouse tonight. I don't know if I want to tell jokes or unload some shit this motherfucker. This bitch like a ass prick, this motherfucker. Look at this bitch got me on the old ass platform. This shit wobbling. I better hope my insurance kick in this bitch. We got the Mexicans back there. What's wrong with Mike? White shirt? It's bad warehouse, I got no signal back off in this bitch. This is the first ever black Mexican pecan factory. You gotta be 3 months old to work in this motherfucker. This make boots, pecans, and saddles for horses in this motherfucker. And you can get your picture done in this bitch. They got a refrigerator back. Oh, this ain't a real comedy club. I used to do it. Look at it, they got Coronas and shit everywhere, tacos and shit. Look at them, let's get out of here, runs. Go get the noodles for Queen, runs. Look at this shit, dog. This shit wobbly as hell. Ain't no dikes in there, no studs, no get in here tonight. Oh, y'all don't like that, but when she did that metrosexual shit, y'all was all for that. Straight up, man. So everybody straight. Yeah. Oh, you gay? What you a? You a dyke, lesbian, or a pool guy? Oh, you a pool guy? Oh, shit. I know you got a whoop thing on right now. That's why, because y'all hoes are not there. I see your ass up with a mahogany wood dildo. Split us all in your pussy when you leave that bitch house. Period, huh? Put a street stuff in your ass. I see you got white girls in here. I ain't got no fish dildo for y'all hoes tonight. I know, shit. All y'all get mahogany dick tonight, huh? Everybody pussy gets slickers in it. That's goddamn straight up, man. That gay shit, it's good between lesbians and all that damn shit. Girls got to have mahogany dildos. Straight up. All type of shit going on in this motherfucker, man. Straight up. You in the motherfucker. Kitchen slash, popcorn factory in this bitch. Oh, you know, this shit renovated like a motherfucker. Look at this shit. It's y'all see how I had to get up here? This shit ain't got no motherfucking stairs. I had to crawl. No handicap accessories in this shit. Nobody holds on you. This shit just selfish, motherfucker. These niggas got couches in this bitch. Them bitches supposed to be connected together. They gonna hook them bitches and shit, trying to spread them out. They got them bitches out of the old ass Office Depot. Out of service. They said, hey, y'all can have these bitches. Got this light cooking on me and shit. Feel like an old ass piece of churchy chicken. I need a heating lamp. Straight up, man. I had to take 2 buses, ride a nigga bike, and on his back. Get here. Oh, that was kind of hard. This shit, look at her. She said crisscross applesauce. I wish I could do that. Never did that. I'm in here, y'all can feel y'all toes. Raise y'all hands. Fuck all y'all. I ain't never been able to feel my motherfucking toes. I know what it feels like. I want to know what it feels like to just take a job. I could never take a job. I got a hop. That ain't funny. Cause y'all are not trying to say a bitch out with me. I'm always gonna be the one that falls. Y'all ain't lying, bro. I'm telling you, I always gotta get the tail end of the pussy. I don't want to hear. I gotta get the tail end of the pussy. I can hold it up better back up. Jerriell, that's my dog right there. Jerriell, he like a dyke, young. That nigga do like a dyke. He the one that got me up here. Got me on the bus ticket for $25 and a gram of weed got me out there good. He told me this shit was supposed to be a you got me in the goddamn pecan factory. I think this shit used to be a red lobster. That's why they got that fish tank right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Lobster tails and smoked pecans out this bitch. They got the Mexicans over there. First ever cocktail Mexican bowl. Yeah, you know they to the day saying shit, they ain't even drinking alcohol. Yeah, don't move it, nigga. We're not gonna go in there right now to eat things, man. Don't move it. Don't move it, ass came in, it's took her ass out of goddamn cheers right now, out there. Agent, get out there. It's about 20 ass in the kids old. That's fucked up, man. Only Mexicans can do that shit. Nigga not like me. I gotta ride in a special car. I gotta ride the car sideways. I always be wondering, like, I was gonna propose to a bitch. I gotta propose to my knees on me. I gotta lay down on that hoe. Like, bitch, when you marry me, you gotta hold that hoe. You gotta hold that man from the side. Oh, yo, that's my time, yo. My name's Jay Sticker. I'm out of Pensacola. I got shirts right here, man, in the back. Like I'm saying, and y'all like to touch the shirt like that. Thank you.
Damn. How y'all doing? Hey, so good to be back. I miss y'all. Look at me saying I miss y'all like y'all know who the fuck I am. Y'all miss me too. Nah, man, for real, man. I've been moving around, man. I've been trying all kinds of shit, man. So I'm glad I came here to see my fat ass. So, you know what I mean? I've been trying all kinds of shit. I've been working hard jobs for dumbass supervisors. There's a supervisor that came to out big words. He up there reading the safety meeting under Thomas. Y'all know all four-wheel drive when you drive, all people strings got the right of way. Y'all can catch that? I said, now use that word, play it back in, use it in the sentence like they're talking in school. I said, all people strings, all four-wheel drive when you drive, all people strings got the right of way. I said, nigga, you trying to say pedestrians? I said, oh Lord, I gotta find me something else better to do. These motherfuckers are retarded. I tried getting a gangbang, this shit ain't cool. For real, man, I found out quick, man, these niggas ain't really they said they are. I found out, man, I hit my motherfucker whoop ass, then I found out in my ass whoop by myself. Every time I turn around, niggas turn their back on me, like, I don't want no part of that. I'm like, man, I thought we was a gang, I think it was a week. For real, man, I'm trying all kinds of shit, man. I try rapping, I've been rapping since I'm 14 years old, I still ain't got a contract. Not even a verbal agreement. I need to call up egos. For real, man. Man, give yourself a round of applause, man, because your dad is still alive. All right. Is he cheap? See? I'm the only one, man, like that cheap as fuck, man. Like, for real. Like, man, all my life, man, I kept getting, man. I can't ask nobody for shit. Every time I ask me something, they be like, oh, that's your cheap ass dad. Oh, that's your cheap ass dad. I'm like, why do you keep saying that? I thought that bullshit. That nigga told me name brand shoes right with me. I said, before I know it, y'all, I said, nigga, what? I said, shit, hell yeah, son. Name brand shoes right on my feet. See, them shoes you wearing $100 for one pair. I can take them $100 and give me 3-4 pair. He ain't bullshit. They go to Walmart and rack up all Walmart's and clothes. Now they got people with them $20. He think he clean, boy. I'm like, God, man. My dad was a trip, man. That motherfucker cheap as hell. So I'm up even more. He told me name brand shirt, give me scoliosis. I'm like, man, stop this shit, man. For real, he put this shit on. He like, oh. He get a bottle like that and shit. I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's go to Walmart then. Go up in there, man. He get all wrong and smart. He get to doing the James Brown. He get to slime and step and shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga cheap. Oh, for real. My dad was a trip, man. I looked at them. Man, give a shout out, man, to the Daiquiri King, man. You got the drink, man. Really, my dad is crazy as fuck. Man, this the only nigga, man, that gave me a Halloween popcorn ball in the middle of July. I'm like, for real? I'm like, the man so bad that nigga expired like 2 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck? My dad really is one of those in the dog that count types. For real, he's up under the seat, grabbing up. I think he in a jury box or something. He just pull that shit out. There you go. I'm like, God damn, man. Off the chain. One year he gave me a hammer bottle of cologne called Wild Turkey. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Where you get this from? Shit. So I got out of the nails. I'm like, nigga, which one? The outdoors? What about a wedding shit? I love him to death, man. My dad was a trip, man. Like, for real. My dad do all kind of crazy shit. So, man, like, man, you know what they're saying? People say, if you talk to yourself and answer yourself, you're crazy. Well, I beg you to. Because my thing is this, if you talking to yourself, who else gonna answer you? Like, for real. Like, man, everybody have done that. In that case, we all break. So plenty of times I got ready to leave the house, get I called him, like, wait a minute. Damn, no. Tell yourself, get to the door, like, see them? Nope, I ain't like it. See them? Somebody that came in and took all my shit. You're talking to yourself, so it's okay. It's okay. You are not crazy. The day you say something to yourself and somebody else answers you, you're going to find yourself in a long white room, four corner room, talking about check the photo, no, you check the photo. I got where y'all check the photo. Me, myself, and I is crazy. Man, I enjoy the crowd, man. Y'all are good people, man, for real. Good people, good people. So, man, like I say, man, love your daddy, man, love your people, man, love your moms, you got them, they're still alive. But I cherish mine, man. My dad is one of my biggest inspirations and funniest men alive. I know I keep talking about it, but it ain't shit. For real. All that damn hump, all that pumping and spit he did on my mom that hell, he ain't getting any none of his height traits. You know what I mean? This nigga like 6'2", he dropped me off right here like 5'9". You gave me the charm, you gave me the skin tone, you gave me all that shit, but you ain't give me your heights. Women like tall people, that's all I'm saying. I'm single. So man, hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have been wonderful, man. Until the next time I see you, y'all enjoy yourself. Go home, be safe, man, and don't catch that shit that's going around. I'm out this bitch. So dog, baby.
Fucking sturdy. Yeah. Look, y'all have a hard time getting here? Anybody get scared? No? Yeah? Yeah? My Uber driver was like, you know where you're going? I was like, we're gonna find out together, you bitch. Yeah! Are we all done getting Corona a real thing? We have some people with masks on. Thank you for saving people. I appreciate that, but it's not real. Alright? Corona's not a real thing. I'll tell you how I know. At the peak of this pandemic, I took a little vacation. Yeah, I treated myself with uncensored. What's up? I went to Florida. Alright? And let me tell you, Floridians are way ahead of us. They were wearing these masks as chin straps way before we were. I was there in July. And they were like, yeah, this is what we do. I was like, yeah, this is meth. I was like, you fucking madman. I was like, give me a Bloody Mary. And they made it with bat blood. They killed a bat right in front of me and poured my Bloody Mary. They're playing with fire. They really are. I'll tell you how else I know this damn virus is real. Since this pandemic started, I've been coughing on my grandma every chance I got. Just coughing. Coughing. And you're wondering, Mark, why would you do something so crazy? I don't know. Maybe because she's a racist little bitch. I don't know. Do you want to live in utopia without racism? Anybody? Anybody want a world without racism? Fine. Yeah. Yeah, are you willing to kill your grandma for it? Then do it! Alright? Try it. This old bitch is tough. She's tough. It doesn't count if she's already dead, alright? You have blood on your hands. If you don't have blood on your hands trying to reach a utopia, you don't fucking deserve to have the utopia. This bitch is tough though. She refuses to die. It's almost like she's tougher than the rest of us. Who the fuck would guess she's not a pussy? I don't know. Yeah, this pandemic has been rough, and you know, anybody start bettering themselves during this 6-month quarantine? Anybody? Yeah, me too. I started working out. See, no one gives a shit. No one cares. No one cares if I'm doing well for myself. You start working out? Yeah, you look like it, okay? Look, I started working out, okay? I'm proud of myself for it, but I didn't do it for me. I didn't do it on my own accord. My girlfriend, she looked at me, and she said, you know what? When we first got together, I remember how fit you were. You were tight. You didn't have all this body fat on you. I know you can be better. And fuck, that's a good feeling. Having someone believe in you is great. She was like, I know you can be more than you are. And that's a really good fucking feeling, because my wife doesn't tell me any of that shit. My wife says stupid things like, I love you for who you are. Oh. You want to keep me the same piece of shit that you married? This is why I stepped out of this marriage. Do you want me to be better? Apparently not. Apparently not at all. She was like, I love you for who you are. I was like, whoa, okay, do you really? I know it sounds terrible. I've been with my wife for 10 years. And that's a long time. And for a millennial, it's a really long time. Can we agree? That's a long time, yeah. We all have fucking issues. You know, I got rid of Netflix for Disney Plus. Anybody else do the same thing? Yeah, right? We all want a sexual thing. We've done it all. We've done freaky shit. We've done Christian shit. You know, we did missionary only for a month. It got pretty boring. I got tired of looking at her face. She got tired of looking at my fat. I was like, this is fine. This is what it is. What marriage is. So I asked her. I was just like, are you willing to take the next step for our marriage? She's like, what are you asking? I was like, are you willing to do something to keep this going? And she said, like what? And I said, I need you to step your Christopher Columbus hat on and explore new territory. She's like, I'm not following you. And I said, I need you to go with your tongue a little south past my beanbag. And she was like, I still don't know what you're getting at. I was like, I need you to lick my frosty dispenser. And she was like, look, asshole, I'm 4 months pregnant. And I said, what does that have to do with anything? She was like, the baby can get E. coli. This is no longer a joke, this is just a PSA. If your girl's pregnant, don't let her lick your little frosty machine because your baby can get E. coli. I mean, either do or don't. It might be the cheapest abortion you do. I don't fucking care. I'm not charging your finances. You do whatever the fuck you want, okay? You're adults. You're coming out here with masks on, masks off. I don't fucking care, look. But she said, look, that's not gonna happen. So right now, my asshole's pretty much living the life, the plot line of Aladdin. I know what you're thinking, like, what does that even mean? That means I'm pretty much Jafar. I'm still looking for my diamond in the rough to explore my painted wonders. She's out there. Maybe she's in this crowd. I don't know. Look, it's been a tough time. 2020 is a wild time, right? I mean, all of 2020 has been like a fucking shit show of all years. Yeah. You know, I'm scared that this world's not going to end the way I want it to, you know, and I'm tired of living a lie, you know. You know, I wasn't lying. I was on vacation in Florida, and I was slated to do the Did 10 Comedy Jam the same week I was in Florida, and I was like noticeably glum on a beach, which is hard to do. Only rich people can do that. Poor motherfuckers like me just can't look sad on the beach. I don't have a reason. I should be happy. I'm in paradise. But I was noticeably glum, and my wife looked at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I don't know." I was really excited to do the show. I'm not able to do it. Bummed out about it. She was like, well, maybe next time. I was like, yeah, maybe next time. She was like, who was all on the showcase? I was like, there's a lot of comedians I don't know. A lot of black comedians. And she was like, oh. And my first thought was like, I gotta drown this bitch. She's racist too. My grandma and her gotta go. They gotta fucking go. And she was like, honey, you were lost. Fuck, that hurt me hard. And Mike Tyson hits the dick. I'm like, fuck, I would have lost. And she's right. You know, it's good to have someone that keeps your delusions at bay, you know, because I'm just a fucking idiot. And she's like, you would have lost. And I told her, I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right, you know, because black people are very funny. They're innately funny because they're not giving you a fake person who they are. They are who they are, and that's fucking it. And, you know, so I'm going to come out now. I'm using this microphone. Speak truth to power. I'm coming out as a Limp Bizkit fan. That's right, I like Limp Bizkit. I'm fucking tired of being ridiculed for it. I have an angry little white man that lives inside of me. He's very happy when break stuff comes on, and I hope I'll come out with me. I'm gonna go ahead and get there. My name is Mark. Let's bring up our host, Jerriell.
What is good? What is good? How's everybody doing today? Shit, I tell you what's good, guys. It's good to be back on stage, man. Well, I haven't been back on stage since COVID hit. And it fucked everything up for everybody. I lost my fucking job and shit. You know how hard it is to find a fucking job during the pandemic? I had to go to white people's houses. Test. Nigga! Hello, test. Can y'all hear me? I had to go to white people's houses and knock on their fucking door talking about, hey, I'm looking for a job. Need a nigga? Shit. My Mexican side came out talking about some, hago tus pisos también, cabrón. Black side came out talking about some, I'll give you a couple afterwards. Oh, you got porn in here. But yeah, man, you got fucked up for me and shit. God damn, I want to project like a motherfucker tonight. Yo, let me tell y'all something. This bitch said, she politely said no to me, and I politely took my gun out and said, give me all your money, bitch. And give me your best charming deodorant. I ain't talking about some cheap toilet paper like Scott's, where you get booty crumbs. You know what I'm talking about? She knows what I'm talking about. She gets all the time. I'm fucking with you. But anyway, but it really got the nigga right to come out for a second. You know what I mean? And yes, I did say nigga. You heard correct. I'm 50-50. From the waist up, I'm on my crumbs. You know what I'm talking about? She knows what I'm talking about. She gets all the time. I'm fucking with you. But anyway, but it really. Hey, fuck you Puerto Rican nigger! I know! He called me Puerto Rican. I am a nigga Russian. Get that shit straight, goddammit. It's some bullshit. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. These motherfuckers here are fucking crazy. Mexicans are fucking crazy, man. Have you ever been scammed by a Mexican before? Huh? Let me tell y'all something. These motherfuckers here was talking about some, hey, send me a dick pic, and I did. Because that was a chick. And then she started bribing me and shit. Not bribing me, but fucking blackmailing me, talking about I'm gonna send your dick pic to your mother and to your goddamn everybody you know. And they had phone numbers and addresses and shit. I was like, oh my God. Fucking disgusting. And they started sending me dismembered bodies and shit. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta send them money. But I bought a gun. I went to go buy a gun for the first goddamn time. And I said, it was nothing but white people, a lot of MAGA folk, you know what I'm talking about? Trump supporters. And I was like, sir, I need to buy a gun. And he was like, well, where you trying to shoot? And I was like, Mexicans. He was like, say no more, nigga, this way. I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God we didn't say nigga, ratchet. That is my time, guys. I appreciate y'all very much.
They got the fish tank. They don't even have a parking lot, but they got the stingray in the goddamn tank. That shit don't get. If you can't afford concrete, how you can afford a stingray? Shit's amazing. I'm on Facebook. I'm about to get off Facebook. Who on Facebook ain't some of it? See, people on Facebook, they don't know how to use this shit right. Now, the other day I posted, hell, I'm stuck in downtown Dallas. Can I get a ride home? I got 97 likes on it. That wasn't the intent of my status. Help means get your ass out of bed and pick me up before I get attacked by these savage ass homeless people. Because Dallas homeless people ain't regular homeless people. They carry machetes and knives and shit. She said somebody said I don't know how Uber works. No, I got a car now. I actually drive a PT Cruiser, by the way. No. You know how lame a PT Cruiser is? A 2001 PT Cruiser. I'm 5'3.5". I look like a million driving a jelly bean car. You know how hard it is to get bitches being this height and driving that car? Shit. I don't know about you guys, I'm a pre-game king. I pre-game before church. So I ever done that? I bring my own communion every third Sunday, I swear to God. Vodka, cranberry, and croutons. I don't even go to regular churches. I gotta go to mega churches. I don't fuck about the cheap ass old little broke churches. I don't. Man, I was a Joel Osteen church. Man, he got heated seats in there, reclining seats. I had my shit up, my toasted little ass like a little pina colada and shit. I feel comfortable. I left. I went to the grocery store and got me a 6-pack Corona and came back. I don't even fuck with him. First of all, I can't fuck with him. You get your eyebrows done, you wear makeup, you breathe with your hand in your pants. Like, he be like, yeah, God, I'm gonna bless your life. And then he goes like, he don't give a fuck about y'all wearing them skinny jean ass suits. I feel like if no preacher's getting his eyebrows curved, he don't give a damn about you. You just paying for his games and pays. That's what you're doing right now. And don't get it twisted, I'm actually a pretty boy too.
I swear to God, I shampoo condition my pubic hairs, I swear to God. If I pull my pants down, my dick gonna look like Al Sharpton here, I swear to God. I'm actually single right now, but I don't really deserve to be single. I got a good ass resume. First of all, I'm a black dude in 2020 with no kids. I got a job and I eat pussy. Like, I'm the closest thing to Captain Planet y'all could ever see. I should be fighting off bitches right now. And I'm straight. Sometimes I forget I'm straight. See, but ladies, some of y'all piss me off. Especially like the white girls. I love white girls, but y'all piss me off. I don't understand how y'all would date a white guy that act like a black guy. But I'm like, you know you can get a real Devontae. I live up in this plenty of D-boys out here. You don't have to get a damn Austin that act like he trapped and shit. You know you don't. I don't like the girls that diss me too long. I was talking to the girl today for 27 minutes, right? And I said, hey, let's finish the conversation tomorrow at Wendy's for dinner. That's him talking, no thank you, I'm good. You good? No, I'm the one that's good. With your dusty ass weed and your one eyelash and your breath smell like turkey leg juice, no, I gave you a chance. You could have told me this 16 and a half minutes ago. Like, ladies, y'all piss me off, I'm bitter as hell too. I don't like y'all lingo. I hit a girl up on the end and shit. They'd be like, I said, this ain't y'all. They'd be like, oh, I'll let you know. Fellas, when a woman tell you, I'll let you know, that means no, then you have no chance. I'll let you know, that means she don't give a fuck about you. Like, you never gonna see her. Yeah, I hate this shit. I'm about to put that on blast right now. I hate this shit. I'll let you know and shit. I'm tired of chicks like, they want me to have my shit already established. Oh, I gotta have a mansion. I gotta have 3 cars and shit. Well, if you like me that much, but help me get the shit then. You don't deserve to ride my way when I give this shit already. If you can't go on a date with me at the Waffle House right now, you don't deserve to ask for Martin and the damn lobster and steak and shit. You need to build some shit with me. Like, I threw my shit out the window a long time ago. I don't give a fuck how I feel about this shit. And I'm about to be honest now. I'm gaining weight too. Like, I did some skinny shit at Target. Like, I like to wear skinny jeans and shit. And I tried to put on some pants and it was a little tight. And Phyllis did what the nigga body himself. I pulled them up and I dropped down. I went like this. I gotta stop eating tofu and shit fucking on masculinity. No man should be doing this by himself and dropping and shit like that. And the fact that I was going like this to see if the shit fit right, hell no. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I'm mad tired of doing this shit right now. I ain't had sex in like 8 months. This COVID shit threw my shit back too. I'm at the point where I'm about to like bathe and hand sanitize just to show you motherfuckers I'm clean out here right now. I ain't never been this morning. I swear to God, if you give me a high five, I'm gonna be hard to sit in my pants right now. I tried to watch porn doing this shit, but I gotta stop watching porn now. I got way too sketchy. So, the white dude came in the scene and pulled his pants down. You know what I said? I said, damn, white boy got a nice cock. I never seen that. So he started hitting this chick and shit, right? He was getting it. And then he said some shit I didn't like. He looked at it and he said, damn, I can't believe you in middle school. I said, hell no. I can't fuck with this. I took my phone back to Richardson. I said, hell no. I had to baptize my shit in my granny bathtub. Tomato juice and olive oil and shit. I had to put the shit all on there again. Can't unbury that shit. Alright, I'm about to get out on this. So I like to drink a lot, so I Uber often, right? And so last night the Uber dude picked me up and said, how you feeling? I said, I'm drunk and high at the same time. He go, me too. Thank you, man. Let me carry out the
What's going on, everybody? Now, people say, oh, yeah. Black people say, no. No. Damn, black people over here. White people say, nah. Damn, they're so fucking sad. So sad. Yo, look, listen. recently I moved to fucking Austin, right? And I needed to find a new weed dealer. Here's the deal. Weed dealers here in Dallas still know that fucking weed is illegal federally, right? Right? My weed dealer has a menu. He looked at me and he was like, "Hey, bud, how are you? Hi, I like the good quality cannabis. I really do. I have some Blue Dream. I have that pumpkin shit. And also, this is some GMO vegan free shit you might like. And it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm like, motherfucker, just give me some fucking OG and let me get fucking high." You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man, so I know it's tough. I'm sitting down like a fucking fat ass, but I tried getting in shape earlier this year. Right? And when gyms first opened up back in July, I was one of the only fat people during COVID at the gym. Man, every muscle motherfucking head in there looked at me like a fucking Twinkie in the health food section. What the fuck are you doing here? Y'all know you don't belong here, right? Like I'm happy you're here. I'm a help you, but you're in a high risk pool. What do you got, diabetes? And I'm like, yeah. Man, a little bit about me, guys. I grew up in Orlando, Central Florida, Disney. Man, so, being Latino, I'm Puerto Rican, by the way. Being Latino and living in Orlando is like the worst idea motherfucking ever. I guarantee you. Right? Because every primo, cousin, abuelita, and tia calls you, be like, "Mijo." I'm like, "Yes, I will." Like, your primo Tony is coming. So? She goes, "I need you to get him tickets to Disney." Oh, well, I'm here. You know somebody, right? No. Next thing I know, she's like, "I need you to do me this favor before the night." And I'm like, "Still no, Grandma. Sorry. No, not gonna happen. Sorry, he's gonna have to go find his own white bitch to fucking him to Disney." Man, yo, anybody believe in past lives? Believe in a past life? Anybody reincarnation? I believe I was in a past life. I looked up the signs of if you had a past life. I have a lot of deja vu, reoccurring dreams, and a lot of like unrealized trauma. Right? So I figured I was a bitch in my past life. I really was. I was a legit female. The reason I kind of figured this, because Cardi B acts like a dude who just turned into a woman. Just think about this, right? She dresses like a whore. Not in a bad way, but like how a dude would dress a whore. Another thing is, she likes to talk about how hot her pussy is. There's some shit guys do. It's like, "Yo, my balls is smoking. Let's fucking these jeans, dog. And so I told this to my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, that makes sense. You're a little bit of a bitch." And then, hey, Eric, people in the house? Goddamn so. Shit, y'all are fucking lucky. Thing is, my wife came out to me as bisexual. Like every other good American, it's like, "Yes, I get motherfucking threesomes. I'm gonna get a threesome tonight." That bitch came out as selfish, dog. Ah, man. So I turned to Pornhub, amazingly, right? Typed in Ebony threesome. And then she goes, "5 guys." What the fuck is up with this mic? All fucking night. They're like, "Q, get the fuck off the stage. Get the fuck off the stage." Anyway, I tell her, "I'm gonna go watch an Ebony threesome." And she goes, "You can't do that either." She's like, "Because I'm fucking selfish." Man, that's the worst thing I honestly thought when I married a bisexual I was gonna get a wingman. Instead, I got my fucking mother. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Doing good? Doing good? She is way out of her fucking league. You know that's right. Bro, you look like you built this fucking stage. You look like you built this stage. But, man. So, A few weekends ago, I went to a pumpkin patch with my nephew. I took him, my sister, we all went to a pumpkin patch. And I couldn't help but notice one thing. It was fun. I couldn't help but notice one thing. Not one black person there. And I was wondering, I'm a Latino, and I'm like, yo, where are my brothers at? Where are my Nigerians, where my hood people at? Like, we need some flavor up here. I know y'all prefer sweet potato, but damn, it's horrible. Then I realized you just avoiding trauma. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm too fucking amplified on this bitch. Oh, man. What are that? Man, this is like the white section over here. This is like the Ruby section of a nice college game. They're like, go Bama. Anyway, guys, thank you. That's my time.
I just first of all want to apologize for being late. That damn toll road. I come through that motherfucker, I had 75 cents. Put a quarter in that motherfucker, you raised up, raised down. Put another quarter, raised up, raised down. Yeah, took all through my quarter, had another blue my other pill. Stuck that motherfucker in there, it's still standing there. How many broke people in here tonight? Really? Really? We don't talk about the broke people. Everybody always.
Education sucks.
What do?
Yeah, being a teacher.
Oh, you teach? Yeah, it's probably sucks now you got all these kids back. Yeah. But we want to appreciate the educators. I'm a truck driver. If you ate it, put it on, or gave it away, I brought it to you. You feel me? But anyway, I'm from Louisiana. I just want to thank y'all for having me. We are totally two different breeds of snakes. He was talking about eating ass. I ain't never heard that shit back in Louisiana. We might kiss ass, but eat it? No, I don't think we go lower than the stomach. Then they was talking about pussy. That wasn't the right word for a mixed crowd. You know what pussy is? Or vagina. You got to be educated. Then he said three things. He said he's straight, I'm crooked. He said he's a good nigga, I'm a bad nigga. And he said he eat pussy. I got it. You feel me? Good, that looking at me. I like took out a ride, man. Why you so mad today, girl? Girl, that girl took down commode on his head. But anyway, all my broke people there. Anybody in the whole run of something? Anybody in the whole run of something? There ain't no broke motherfucker. I'm so goddamn broke, man. I had $1 one day. It was on Monday. $1. I found a cord in the damn ashtray of my truck. I put that $1 cord in the drink machine. That motherfucker gave me 4 orange Spencer drinks. So I kept that a secret. Drunk all the motherfuckers. Didn't tell nobody. So Friday, when I got paid, I got a $5 bill, a $20 and a $100 bill. So I stick that 5 in there. That motherfucker gave me 1 drink. Kicking on the goddamn machine, shit shaking, trying to get my money on the chain back. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you before Coca-Cola go there. $4. Right there when you slide the debit card and it say, thank you, have a nice day. That motherfucker said, bitch, you know you owe me for 2. Like that, y'all gonna keep me up here all day. Let me talk about a scary motherfucker. That's me. Some of y'all might let the Lord fight y'all battles, correct? The Lord don't fight my little brother. I got bullied by a fucking sister one time. I was so fucking scared coming up. Yeah, just stealing weeds, my mom and shit, fake nails, just take all my shit in the trash. Stab me a little bit, Johnny Cage. Fresh right there, man. That shit, outwalks. Walking on out. Outwalks? Yeah, I just have a little fun. My head shining up there, man. Look at it. Now, I think I'm sick, yeah, my wife. Hey, my head shining back there? Yeah. Get all them boys back there. All my people in here, man. My people real bad. Good girls and everything. He in here, clean, sharp as hell. I'm boots like a water hat on. My nigga, that's what I'm talking about. But anyway, back to what I was saying. saying about my little brother fought all my battles like the Lord. You know, one day I was at school and they had a little group fight. This was on Friday. This motherfucker whooped everybody in the school, but he couldn't find me. I was in the damn trash can. They didn't find me till Monday, after the weekend. Feel me? After the weekend, I'm that goddamn scared. She scared me too. They looking like this nigga. Where did I find this nigga? I'm gonna get you. Oh, you motherfucker said at the bottom, what do you like that, man? I just ain't talking about pussy and stuff like that, man. What's going on? Man, y'all just a gigging. Who here married? Anybody here married? You say sometimes? Tell me this, what would you rather be, quarantined or in the house with your spouse? It's the same thing. Yeah, I took a damn job that wouldn't pay me to get the fuck out the house of my wife. You talking about a tornado or hurricane? That still back there, I ain't gonna point at her. There's some birds out right now there looking. Vagina, nah. This don't look like you, baby. Look like you made a laptop or some shit, man. Where's water? I thought you said you was an entertainer. Oh, okay. I was sitting there thinking, you gave me a quarter, you gave me a quarter, you gave me a quarter. I'll be pretty damn good when I leave here. What's that? Put it down now. I'm standing on. Like a hot dog stand, dog. Fucking shoot me. But yeah, like I was saying about my brother fighting all my battles, fighting all factors, whatever. My dad caught hold of that. So we used to go home. My brother always was going to beat up. I'm fresh to death all the time. So my dad said, next time you motherfucker come in the house, and one of you done had a fight and got beat up, if both of you didn't get your ass whooped, I'm whooping your ass. As your dad, he got so goddamn bad, I still ain't got my little brother. Shit, that motherfucker fight 15 people. I'm looking before we go home. I said, hey, keep you right here so when you get home, Dad, I can help you with the fight. That motherfucker sits there, keep you right out. That bitch swallowed up like Popeye. And alcohol, you know, everybody got alcohol. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna be honest though, this is my first time ever being on stage in front of a mixed crowd. I had jokes for black people when I came. You know, I ain't gonna talk about none of that. I ain't gonna ask who you vote for, who you don't vote for, why you do it. None of that. We're just gonna be friends and get along. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for having me tonight, man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Y'all give me a minute, man. I just need this round of applause if you sick and tired of 2020 and ready for 2021. Yeah. So y'all can get your little shit. Round of applause if you sick of 2020 and ready for 2021. Okay. So if you serious, I need everybody to say this all together. Fuck 2020. Man, we done had everything. We done had fires, a plague. The Cowboys ain't doing shit. Now we got this goddamn election. I don't know if y'all watching the debate, this last debate. Your president was asked, Mr. Trump, how are your relations with brown and black people? This motherfucker said, look, I'm the least racist person in this room. He said that to a brown person. Now let me just make it, if you don't understand what he said, saying you're the least racist motherfucker in the room is like saying, I suck the least amount of dick in this house. Yes, you might suck the least amount of dick, but you sucking dick. What the fuck? So you're racist in the motherfucker, that's what I'm saying. Fuck 2020. Shit. But like I said, it's been a fucked up year for me. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I was just involved in the hit and run accident. So the most recent thing, the most important thing I could think of after my hit and run was Thank God I was able to get away after I hit that car. I fucked that, got that car up. I can't stick around, I got warrants. 7 minutes on my ass. So I don't fuck around with that shit. Now I'm looking around, now he said how many people are in here married, how many couples do we have? 1. Y'all just fucking. Y'all just fucking. It's okay, we ain't judging. We're not judging, it's okay. See, I'm gonna just tell you, I just recently broke up from a long-term relationship. And I'm gonna be honest, that relationship was a rough 3 weeks. It really was. But I'm gonna say, ladies, you don't understand what you put us men through. Y'all ladies, y'all ain't got no goddamn bed manners. Okay, you don't understand what I'm saying. This is how a bed is set up when you sleep with a grown woman. There's her side. There's half of your goddamn side. Then when you hold me, it makes me feel safe. Ladies, let me tell you a goddamn secret you might not know. The grown woman's hand has the ability to find a vein that's pumping blood to his own. So if somebody do break in, I can't do shit. I'm fucking on his dead. I gotta try to fight the motherfucker out like this. We both gonna get murdered, then raped in that order. And you're gonna be mad because I'm gonna push you in front first, and I really feel like you can take more dick than I can. Maybe we have a chance to live. Oh, scoot the fuck over. Shit, that's all I'm saying. But like I said, I don't have much time. 6 minutes is not enough time for my genius. So I'm just gonna leave y'all with this. Jokes are over. I started a program in Oak Cliff, and hopefully you can take it back to your community so we can actually get this outreach program started. And the best thing about it, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making people miss their exit on the freeway. I love it, guys. My record is 5. If you get past 5, find me on Facebook, comedian Jerriell, and we'll talk about stats. Okay. Once you make somebody miss about 5 or 6 exits, they want to see who's doing this excellent piece of driving. So what you need to do is keep looking straight, because they ain't coming. Don't worry about doing it. When you see them looking in your car about right here, just go. I promise you, that was 4 out of 5 times. On the 5th time, you just got a new boyfriend, that's all. But guys, that's my time. My name is Jerriell. I appreciate you, y'all.